schedule isn't always easy. And I'm happy I'm able to get on this chick's schedule.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's going to say the same thing about me, too, though.
Yeah, right. Right. I don't know how. I was like, if we could catch each other, man.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Lean more forward. So,
Hello.
I have to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about your performance and everything. How do you feel after all of that and how it's been going? You know, is this year different from the previous years that you've been doing this? And it's been what? This is your third movement?
My third movement.
So I need to ask from the first to the second, and I know like the second you performed with Delano, and then like now you came on full force. Like you've been on Silly Girl.
Yeah. So every year, it gets bigger. It's my first time playing the Pyramid stage this year. I was started out on the Detroit stage, so it's just like leveling it up every year. I was very busy throughout the weekend. But it was just fun. It was I of course just bought fun, bubbles, color, music, all the vibes. And I had my dancers with me. I was excited. I played an hour and a half, which is longer than I've usually played. They usually just give an hour set, so everything was just like a little more this year, a little more elevated.
A little more elevated this year. Okay, so what does it take to get ready for a SillyGirlCarmen show like that?
What am I doing to get ready, or what do people need to do to get ready?
No, for your whole production, because you have dancers, you have the music, you have all of you have your outfits, your hair, the makeup. It's like the whole thing. It's a big production. So you know, tell me about, go into that a little bit, like your process. Why would you want to make it bigger?
Every year, automatically I have like a color or a vision of what I'm trying to do. So this year my color was green, and so I get really specific with all the details being green. My friend is always dancing with me, so I always call her up like, I need you again this year. Usually it's like I'll pick key songs that I know I want to play and bring more energy to, and we'll focus on like doing a dance piece to that. What else? Oh yeah, I get all into it though. Like I start prepping probably 3 weeks out, like digging for music, picking the outfits, doing everything that I want.
So just outwardly, even just creatively, I think a lot of us females who love to express ourselves and garb and you know, with our makeup and like our hair, and I don't think anybody takes that into consideration.
I think that's what's cool about female DJs and artists. We wanna bring the whole experience in, the marketing, the visual, the full experience, the vision, you know. And sometimes people don't pay attention to how much work that actually takes to give more extra detail, you know. So, but I think it's important. It makes it fun for me.
But you've always been like that, even you know. I don't know if anybody knows this, and if you don't know, you know, she's an artist, like a visual artist, like I'm a visual artist, and her and I did an art show together for Charivari the same year that she was having her first show at Charivari, you know. So like, you know, all of these things, it doesn't surprise me, you know, even with me, you know, it's just like people don't realize how much it does. You know, we wanna, you know, we want to put our best foot forward. We really enjoy getting into this process.
Exactly. It's all a part of it.
It's all a part of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? I'm so glad you get that. Aren't you glad that I get that?
Exactly. I know you get it. Gotta look
experience. I know you've been around it your whole life and you don't like think about it because this is like your family, but that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, but it does it feels like a second nature to just to know these guys are here in Detroit. You see them out, but I know as a cultural and historical story and outside of the country, this is like an iconic place to be and iconic people to see, you know. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, just being from Detroit and having to carry on some of that story and history or influence is really cool.
Did you always see yourself doing this at one point, or was there other things that you wanted to explore?
Always something in music or arts was the thing. I didn't know. I actually never would have thought I'd become a DJ.
Really?
So yeah, that didn't click in until later. But I like now. That was the first thing that felt like, okay, this makes sense for me. Like the balance of all the pieces of me that can go into this.
I love that.
It felt the best. Yeah. So I'm having fun.
I'm having fun with her. I actually am having fun with her.
Exactly.
And I've done a show with her.
Right? We're both out here just staying creative, playing tunes. You know how it goes.
I know.
Yes.
Okay, last question.
All right.
When am I coming to Detroit to do a show with you?
That is a good question. We need to get that on the books.
I would love to. I honestly would really just love to have
We
some
might-
fucking fun.
We might have
with you.
something we can
really
hook up for the summer.
fun.
No, for real. We need to.
Like, I want to vibe with you.
And it's an easy call. We're close. We can make this happen.
I would love that.
All right. Yes. That's next. That's next.
Let me just say this. Out of all of your releases now, you got Cold and Lonely out. I want to know, I have to ask, what is the inspiration? Are you going through something like where most artists go through when they're just transitioning? Are these life experiences that you feel when you're doing your music, when you're coming up with your vocals?
Yeah. So it's definitely pulling from things that I'm experiencing, but some of it could be emotions in my subconscious that aren't, maybe it could be more abstract, like it might not be a key thing, but maybe something I'm feeling that the world is experiencing, or I'm feeling like a yearning about something, or a loss, or wanting to inspire people. It could be so many things, but yeah, Cold and Lonely is supposed to be an inspiration for people. So I'm like reaching out to them to know that they can like grab a hand in life and love. But then it also is like, yeah, my own call out, a yearning, because yeah, the world is kind of cold and lonely sometimes. It feels like that, you know?
Yeah. I know. Especially as an artist.
Very
Have you
true.
noticed that?
No, it's for real. Yeah, you gotta get used to parts of that.
Okay, let's talk about self-care, which is something that you and I are very
Important.
passionate about.
Yes.
What is your self-care routine, girlfriend? Like every day, no matter what.
Okay, no matter
do you
what,
do?
I always promise myself I'm getting up and doing like at least 10 minutes of yoga, some breathing, a little mental meditation just to like zone in, ground myself. But even this weekend, like I was taking a bubble bath last night. I just needed to have something that made me feel good. Like I wasn't at an after party last night. I was in the bathroom.
I know. I went home. I went home too. I did.
You gotta balance it for sure.
I did.
Yes.
I did. It is. Sometimes getting in them sheets. That's it.
And it might save your life. Just go to bed.
Be fresh tomorrow. Just be fresh
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I am so happy you got to finally do this.
I know, I'm glad
Okay,
we caught up.
this project, Cold and Lonely. What is your favorite project you've done so far? Because I kind of get a feeling it's going to be Delano's, because that was like, I don't know, like just because y'all really put your foot in that production too, and I love Cold and Lonely.
Nice. Yes. I actually have a new release that came out just on Friday, so now I'm excited about that because of course it's the newest thing. The project's
We
called.
both have releases.
Really? I got an email from you about your release. Actually, something you sent me. I have to still check
I
this
want
out.
you to
Yes.
download it.
Yes, I'm going to check this out. Yes.
I want you to check it out. I want to see what. I'll send you the instrumental version
Okay.
too of
Cool.
it,
Yeah.
because you can freak that out. with your
Exactly.
voice, okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
But yeah, I feel like for artists, we always like what's newest for us. Like it's something fresh. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the project with Delano was amazing. I loved getting like touching into like his sound and his history, and yeah, we did all our marketing and stuff. It was fun. It was cool. Yeah.
We
it was really fun.
literally saw you grow up
Right. Yeah.
from a baby
Right,
to
yeah.
like in the production room.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm
How did
happy.
that feel?
It was just really cool. Seeing it finally finished and come full circle was just like, because we had talked about it for a long time, like doing a collaboration project. So to finally just like push it over the finish line, it was just like amazing. And yeah, I feel like we got to explore a lot of different styles off of each other creatively. So it was really cool.
Okay, I got one more.
Okay.
All right, one more. You got
One more. We got one more.
Nervous.
Nervous, yes.
Let's talk about nervous. All right, let's move this side. We got something nervous one tonight. Yeah, tonight. Okay, let's talk about nervous. You're, being a part of Nervous Records. Not only that, there's a party tonight here at TV Lounge,
For the
and
first
let's talk
time
about
ever.
it.
Yeah.
First time ever.
Nervous,
What?
Nervous Records coming to Detroit for the first time ever. So exciting, right?
That's insane.
So yeah, they're iconic. I don't know, right? How have they not been here yet? Because it's so iconic for the house music culture. They've been around so long, so many great records and artists, So yeah, we're gonna have a great night. It's a great lineup.
Thank you for bringing him here.
Yeah. So yeah, we're excited, but it's been really cool working with them. They're cool because they welcome in new talent and they're very open, but they have the pedigree to, not be open to what's fresh. But I'm always grateful for them because they're open to ideas and new music, and yeah. So
Open to new ideas. Once you're unnervous, that's it. You got this.
no,
You
yeah,
got
but
this.
they're lit. It's great.
Love
We're
it.
gonna
You
do
love
it.
working with them.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's just a good, I feel like because of the history and the variety of artists that they network with and
Agreed.
put out onto the market, it's a great platform, and they're historical for so many reasons. So it's really cool. But it's a great, as far as the people behind it, great, easygoing guys.
I know.
Like, it's
This
good
is
vibes.
so iconic. The iconic guys.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so Silly Girl Carmen, she got a website.
Yes, introducingcarmen.com.
Introducingcarmen.com. Okay? Thank you very much. Silly Girl Carmen, also on Instagram and on